We don't have the introducer yet. Okay, here comes the introducer.
Pictures.
Now you're gonna stand right here.
Oh, I have to hold my,
Alright, that's good. We're gonna try the next one. Alright, now back off.
Beatrice doesn't hear any audio.
I know. Alright, back off. And now, Nathaniel Browning Cox.
first. All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Beast of the field, beast of the woods, beast of the cities, llamas, goats, chinchillas, monkeys, snakes, dogs, etc. America's in trouble tonight. The West is burning up. The South has been hit with more hurricanes than any time in recorded history. The polar ice caps are melting, but that's a Canadian problem, so never mind that. There's riots in the streets. Paramilitary white supremacist groups are parading around with assault rifles and threatening duly elected officials while shooting at people they don't like. In a few days, the country will probably experience a political paroxysm, the likes of which has not been seen since the Civil War. Democracy and the American experiment may be wheezing its last.
Oh my God.
If we're lucky, we might only end up like Rome. Oh, and there's rumors of a pandemic that's killed nearly 250,000 Americans, with hundreds more thousands likely to succumb in the near future. It is what it is. And the Braves and the Dogs are not likely to win anything big anytime either. No, sir. Things are not going very well at this juncture.
Kimmel. Just keep going. Always keep going.
But just when it looked like all hope for civilization and reason were wasting away, wait! There's one last flicker of hope. For tonight, the surviving members of the Inverted Goats are climbing out of the muck and mire to make a musical statement.
I'm not dead yet.
They have overcome multiple surgeries, overwhelming amounts of medication, some of it legally prescribed, and yes, even death itself, to continue their assignment ordained by their creator.
I'm not dead yet.
To provide the kind of music you just don't hear anywhere else. They formed in 1983 and have had their songs played on the radio in Alaska when the lead singer Bruce was principal in an Eskimo village above the Arctic Circle. They were once paid $50 to play in public in PK's Pub in Fort Walton Beach, Florida. But mostly, they play in basements or in people's backyards for free. They would like to apologize for the loss of their singer Bruce, who succumbed to internal system failure 3 years ago. But that won't stop them. They'll sing anyway. And as of concert time, the band would like to point out that they're the #1 rated band on Reverb Nation in the Jackson, Georgia area. There's actually no other bands currently listed in the area. There used to be 2 other competitor bands, but as soon as the Goats appeared in this area, they quickly disbanded. Draw what conclusions you may from that. You're not supposed to go see live music, they tell us. Well, we have a remedy for that. So here they are, for the first time since the second Bush administration, from the basement of the undisputed leader within earshot of Jackson Lake on a full moon night, doing the best they can since 1983, America's favorite backyard barbecue country western sitar band, the Inverted Goats.
Play. Go. Play now.
We're inverted goats, we're sowing our oats. We sing and play guitars on. We band we beat while the neighbors asleep and eat their cans on the leaf road. They say we're not through, last time I'm through, whiskey I drink not more. I really don't mind it, but if I should find it, certainly show me the door. Why don't they just let us be? We are the mountains, we are the sea. Let the wind blow where it may. Just don't blame the wind if it blows you away. We're in burning coaches, I bet you could not guess. People they don't understand. They seem to be blinded, must be reminded. We're really much more than a band. Forget tradition. Try going outside when it rains. We all just don't know why Yankees complain so. We got Spanish and Boston and everything. Why don't they just let us be? We are the mountains, we are the sea. Let the wind blow where it may. Just don't play the wind when it blows you away. We raise armadillos instead of chinchillas, but with our dogs all night long. We don't converse in shallow waters, just want to sing you a song. We're inverted goats, summer in our house, sing and play guitars till dawn. We bag, we drink while the neighbors are asleep, and eat their cans till our bellies grow. Why don't you just let us be? We are the mountains, we are the sea. Let the wind blow where it may. Just don't blame the wind when it blows you away.
Good evening, everybody. Live from Jackson Lake, or pretty close to Jackson Lake. We think you can shoot off a shotgun in my backyard and hear it on Jackson Lake, but we're not sure. There's a lot of things we're not sure about, and this is one of them here. We've never done a live thing before.
Is it high enough?
Yes.
Is it high enough? This, we're doing the same. By the way, I must say something about this song. Our songs, by the way, you can find them all on, pay no attention to that. Reverb Nation, yes, hundreds of our songs are on that. And if you like pictures with your songs, SoundCloud. This next song, one of our fans once said, you know, with some surprise, she said, this song is recordable. Imagine that. It goes like this.
Living on a dime, like living on the edge. Living has a time with nothing on my mind but getting ahead. It's not as simple as they said. Living on a dime, like living on the edge. You can work and type all day. Bang your head against the wall and ask for some more pay. You can lecture from a pulpit in a courtroom or a class. You can hustle for that quarter and then get some in the ass. Living on a dime, like living on the edge. Living has a time, nothing on my mind but getting ahead. It's not as simple as they said. Living on a dime, like living on the edge. You can swing your mighty hammer, build a structure to the sky. You can rifle through that paperwork and build a man's house. Your fingernails,
Thank you all for coming. Oh, wait a minute, we're not done. I'm sorry. Okay. One thing about our group here, we try to do songs that nobody else knows anything about. And here's one of them. We want to show the Campbells here again. I know some of you are out there waiting on Possum to show up.
He was here a minute ago.
He was here a minute ago. We'll let you know when he's back. Possum has a lot of fans on the internet. Yes. Did you get a picture of Bruce here on the front? As we heard in our introduction, so beautifully rendered. When we started this group, we had a player, we had other players, and we had some songwriters. We didn't have a singer, then we got Bruce. Well, we don't have Bruce anymore, but that won't stop us. Well, one thing we've always had, we try to do songs that other people don't do anything about. And as far as I know here, nobody, not the Beatles, not the Kinks, not U2, not the Hampton Grease Band has ever done a song about the Spanish Civil War. No, nobody will do it. We had to do it. And at one point I was reading a lot of Hemingway novels, and he wrote about World War I, the Spanish Civil War, fishing, all kinds of things. Oh look, Fred just walked through. There's Fred back there.
Fred.
Oh Fred, how are you today?
Fred.
This is a song about Hemingway and the Spanish Civil War called Reading Hemingway. So any of you out there tonight who have not yet had a chance to read some Hemingway novels, and you should, maybe this will put the taste in your mouth. I could listen for hours. Play it, Pablo. Do you get a picture of his fingers? He'll be back later. Now for the song. The sun came up quickly on the mountain pass. The shadows were dark, and they moved fast. She's with donkeys where they said she'd be, and she said, Caballero, you've been reading Hemingway. I can see. Man sipped from his bottle of wine. He's the best guide I'd had. It's cool, she said. Pedro, how can we win this revolution with so many fools? Well, I don't know. Trust your fortune. Here's to lost causes and our lost youth. God don't care what's right. Hemingway and Orwell knew there's always some bastard to find. Let's go see who's out there tonight. Remember that night in Juarez? There was a fellow in the corner of the bar. I knew his sister. She used to sweat a lot. But she told me some very insightful words I will never forget. El gato
torsdagen och biblioteket.
She had a bowie knife, picking the shrimp out of her teeth. The dynamite was vital to the fight.
If I had to guess,
She was right again. She was never wrong. She didn't flinch when the fight began. She winked at me and grinned like a man. This is no time to be oversexed. If you've been reading away, you know what's next. It's a fight. It's a fight. It's a very violent fight. Twist the knife. Twist his ears. Oh, that must hurt. When the shooting stopped, she stood over me. She said, "Nothing's missing, so far as I can see." Well, did we win or did we lose? I began to pant. She said, "If you've been reading away, you know that. I should have known all along." It's all very predictable. Spanish Civil War, ladies and gentlemen. 1930s, late 1930s. What? We're not done yet? Oh, we got another song.
There's another song right there.
Oh, wait a minute. It's time to do a few introductions, everybody. I'm sure you're wondering. Ladies first, this is Sully.
Just Sully.
She has won some certificates at work, but I'm sure she doesn't really want us to go into all your certificates. Do you?
No. Thank you.
And it's G. Galen Drury from Shamrock High School. Should have been famous many times over, came that close as sports heroes, activist types, philosophers, holy men. But the Creator has his reasons. Maybe this will be the night he breaks through. What size are those shoes, by the way?
I have a pick in my mouth.
I'm sorry. All right, those are, let's see, do we have,
Wildflowers.
all right. Okay, yeah, we're going to go 5,000 miles to the west. We're going to leave the hills of Spain and the dry plateau country and do a song about Wyoming. charter members of the group. It's an autobiographical song, I think. Oh yeah, there's a story behind this one too. I probably haven't mentioned this. Have we mentioned Trouble Sign again? We have all of our hundreds of songs on ReverbNation.com and SoundCloud. And there was a guy in Pennsylvania, I swear to God, who heard this song and said, "Man, that Crazyville song's good." And I said, "I'll pass the word on." So this is an autobiographical song here by G. Galen himself. And I should also mention at this point here, I'm sure you're all clamoring to wonder, how can I get my greatest hit CD? I'm sure that's what you want to know. Well, the first 10 people, that's 10, who send a message in that say, "I've got to have it," we might can accommodate you. And this would be one of those songs.
Do you want that specific quote on the Facebook comments?
We could do that.
I've got to have it. It's not, "I want one, please."
Depends on how many people are watching. Is anybody watching yet? Has anybody notified us on Facebook? How many people? Who? Let's hear. Who's watching?
At the very beginning, it said 48 online.
48 people have nothing better to do because there's a pandemic. Oh my God, and you have to do this. Well, that's all right. Netflix will be up later on. And now, a very sensitive ballad, Crazyville.
Got lost in the wilderness without my telephone. I know that this is just a test, but I feel so all alone. Give me back my old blue jeans with the duct tape on the knee. Let me float away on my canoe, drifting on the river breeze. Well, I'll be drifting away till the day becomes tomorrow, staring at the sycamore, sitting in the rain. I'll be wondering where time went and where I'd have to be. If I was back in Crazyville, I would be insane. Well, I long to be insane again. I miss the pretty colors and music in my head. Well, I long to be insane again, where water's never wet and green is blue and blue is gold. Many moons ago, I've been walking around crazy town, but it just won't let me go. Like the Yankee man at Chancellorsville, I was taken by surprise. Just when I could finally see real well, a bird picked up my eye. Well, I've been drifting away till the day comes tomorrow, staring at the sycamore, sitting in the rain. I'll be wondering where time went and where I'd have to be. If I was in Crazyville, I'd be insane. Well, I long to be insane again. I miss the pretty colors and the music in my head. Well, I long to be insane again, where water's never wet and green is blue and blue is red. be insane again. Just to be insane again. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Ooh.
Well, I see we've hit a lull in the proceedings. Okay. This next song is not really a song. It's a work of art. A work of art, I say. This is called I'm So Humbled, by the way, to be able to introduce this song. Did we get a picture of Bruce? Bruce never wrote a song like this. I've never written a song like this. I've tried. Sally, have you ever written a song like this?
No.
She says no.
It's a song of life.
It's a song about life. And by the way, here he is. Let's get him. Possum, everybody. Possum. Possum, they're all your friends. They want to see you. Your friends are seeing you now. There you go. He is here. He is here. Sitar. That's all right. It's called Little Lady to Goats as soon as I can find my cards. I said, where'd they all go?
Right here.
Oh, here they are. All right.
We're professionals.
All right, we're all ready.
Little aviator goats and dozy oats, I do not think so. I need just a little more lift around the wing. Every destination is a hamburger with fries. Tell me the truth, and I'll tell you all your lies. Put me in the oven and turn up the heat to high. I can take it, I can take it, I can take it, my oh my. Little Mr. Echelon is sitting on the border. You shouldn't freak around, little magnet will pass my. Little tiny fragile things that fly and flit and skitter. Bigger things with bigger hearts and eyes are getting bigger. Tell me the truth so I can take your lies away. Tell me the truth so we can see a better day. Shadows on the ceiling in the sun. Just another day that we have won. I think I need to check my boat to see that it is still afloat. Many men have lost their way, but there's always another day to live.
Here comes the good part.
Little men with rusty pants are fighting at my ankles. I really wish that they would go away. Just go away. Someone please help me inflate my plastic alligator so I can get into my pool and play. I used to do equations in my head to prove my being. Now I never know if I'm seeing what I'm seeing. I never take for granted what is this or that or who or whatever. I can almost sing a soulful tune as well as he or she or you. I can swim like a fish in the Adriatic Ocean. I I can die in the dust of an ever-lighted moon. I can lie in the gutter of a South Atlanta suburb, and I can dream that I can sing a soulful.
Song about life.
Little aviator goats and does the oaks. I do not think so. I need just a little more lift around the wheel.
We did that one for Sophia. I wonder if she's out there listening. Has Sophia checked in yet? Oh my God.
South Carolina is always wrong.
All right, who stole my glasses?
They're right here. Right here.
Well, I can't find them.
There. But I can see you there.
Well. Okay. Okay. Moving right along. We're still like. Get a shot of Gamble. He's our audience. Show our audience. It should be. What's the count now? We're at 48.
It doesn't show.
Everybody's quit. Okay.
It doesn't show a
All
number.
right, we're going to keep on playing.
It doesn't show a number.
Doesn't show. Okay, and now on to the next song. We are at a very critical time in the nation's history. And I'm sure some of you young people out there often wonder, well, who's right, who's wrong? I think I have some very good advice. No matter what the issue is, look and see what South Carolina thinks. They're always wrong. Even back to the American Revolution, half of them were for the British. And I grew up in South Carolina until the time I was 7, so I'm entitled to say all these things. They're just always wrong. So this is a song I did for my AP US History classes. If you were in there, you will recognize this. We referenced John C. Calhoun, who said slavery is a positive good. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing. By the way, guess what college has his house on their campus proudly? Anybody know? Clemson. So that's like going to Adolf Hitler University, if you ever think about going to Clemson. Well, then they need to know. They need to know. We also mentioned in this song, these are all the people that they had to know for the AP history test. Strom Thurmond, the Dixiecrat. South Carolina is just always wrong. If they're ever right, let me know. That's why this song is called South Carolina is Always Wrong. It's too big for a loony bin. If you think it's a country thing, again South Carolina can run, but it can't hide. They're always on histories from side. We've got them to thank for slavery. We had to have sugar for our tea. Then John C. Calhoun raised his reptile head. I'll nullify your mama, all he said. It's the same old dance. It's the same old song. South Carolina's always wrong. Calhoun croaked, but no matter it made. Great plans by the fire eaters were laid. They fired on Fort Sumter, which blew off the lid. Forgive them, Father, they knew what they did. Our future's been very slow to arrive. It smells like Calhoun's still alive. Strom Thurmond left till we landed on Mars.
It's the same old dance. It's the same old song. South Carolina's always wrong. Georgia's got Ted, Carter, and King. Tennessee has all those people who sing. All that's left for Carolina is Bob Jones. At least Mississippi has Faulkner's bones. North Carolina split the Palmetto State. They said there's too much rancid hate. It's the land of Ben Tillman and Dixiecrats. It's their heads, not the earth, that's really flat. They kicked the Grimke sisters out for telling what slavery was all about. Now their best wise men hiss, you lie, you lie. Why are they always on the wrong side? You know the answer, tell us.
My favorite line's the rebel flags from Sun Powered Cars.
Did you like that? Did you hear that? Our audience has erupted
That's beautiful.
to
That's the most beautiful hypocrisy I've ever heard.
follow that thought on some more while we're getting ready for our next song. Tell us where you found the hat.
Oh, jeez. I don't even know where I got this one. Its predecessor I got from Tybee Island, but that hat was stolen off my head at a concert. Lovely
How did that make you feel?
Lovely people that go to concerts. I believe the air smelled of pot, so you can imagine
Oh my God!
what sort of reprobate ran off with that.
None of that going on here.
It was probably a light core stuff compared to what that gentleman trafficked in. But this one, no, I don't remember. But I got it to replace that hat, long story short.
Well, there we have it. All right, we've done Spain, we've done Wyoming, Memphis, Tennessee, by golly. This is called Crying to Memphis. This is a true story, I think.
Crying all the way to Memphis.
I'm sorry. Crying all the way to Memphis without a break.
Crying all the way to Memphis, searching there's a man and dog. I see a silver rooftop yonder. They may be lost, but now they're gone. Crying all the way to Memphis, carrying such a heavy load. I close my eyes, he's not there.
people want their free CDs yet? Does it say on the bottom? It doesn't. Well, is Nancy Dean watching? Last time it said it's Nancy Dean was watching. Okay. Well, it's time for the big finish. Unless, of course, unless somebody wants an encore. And they're going to have to come on there and specify what they want to hear. We're monitoring all this as we go, and they tell us. Nobody's checking in. Well then, for the big finish, we've done folk songs. We've done, I don't know how to categorize a lot of these. Blues songs. We haven't done a punk rock song yet. This is close to punk rock as we get. This is a song about our feelings. This is just in case anybody feels sorry for themselves. This is called Lick My Wounds. A true story. While I plug in the guitar, tell them something interesting. Tell them an interesting fact of geography.
Today and a chipmunk yesterday.
Oh my gosh. You haven't told us yet you actually own some goats.
Oh yes.
Our introducer actually owns some goats.
That's true. I do own 2 actual goats. Yes, they baa, they're ungrateful, and they'll try to climb on you if you let them.
Well, we're ungrateful, so we're a lot in common. Take the pick out.
And there's a goat on your shirt.
Well, yeah, I had to wear a goat shirt to the goat show.
Lick my wounds. We might do the 20-minute version. We'll do the 20-minute version. 15-minute version. There's blood on my deck. There's blood on my roof. That's all right. Just a minute. I said I was going to. You paid $25 for a damn hat. I got to put it on. Sorry. Here we go. Okay. There's blood on my deck. There's blood on my roof. There's blood on my dartboard. Do you want to know the truth? Go on and follow the trail. Put me on a board and I'll hand you a mint. Bite down on my face and rip out my hair. Eviscerate my
breaks. The tip was gonna take off, and you slammed on the brakes. Have a taste, my blood is real. Come and take a look and straighten me off the windshield. There's blood on my deck. There's blood on my roof. There's blood on my dartboard. Deep love above the truth. Go and follow the trail. Put me in a barn and I'm in again. Yeah, I've been shot. And I don't mean by Cupid. I might be slow, baby, but I'm not stupid. If your ship is sunk, you die real quick and wake up refreshed and dry. Who's gonna lick my wounds? Who's gonna lick my wounds? Will you lick my wounds tonight?
From the comment section, Lorraine Fussell wants to hear Maria.
Maria? We don't have the sheet music for Maria handy, do we?
No.
Ask her if she's got a second choice.
Stay tuned and see what they say.
I lost my mask.
Here's all your. Where's the dog mask?
It's been lost.
No, it's not.
The dog carried it away. It had to be saved.
The dog carried it away.
Yep.
I think that's the end.
Here's your songs, most of them.
Is there anybody left?
I don't know. I had to flip the blue stuff away.
Is there anybody left?
Good night. Good night and good luck to everybody.
Is there anybody left?
There's 12 people watching right now.
Whoa.